Hello and welcome to a Japanese school life. So this is a new series I'm starting and I have no idea what I'm going into, but well, the sounds are obviously very energetic. So this is looking promising and I have no idea what's going on. The only thing I have done is I have gone in and lowered the background music a bit and turned all the voices off, because the idea of me making these videos is that I am doing the voices as much as I can. So, let's get this started, shall we? It is a calm day with warm sunshine. Spring in Japan is gentle and carries with it the pleasant air of finely polished grass. As cherry blossoms sway and swirl in an intricate dance around me, I take my first step into a new world. Finally, starting today, I'm a Japanese high school student. I studied so hard for this, but it all paid off. I got the chance to come here as an exchange student. The flight was approximately 14 hours. I spent almost an entire day in transit just to reach these far and foreign shores, but I'm here now, in Japan. I wonder if we will get a face on our protagonist. Perhaps not. It was a week ago when I arrived in this country, almost bursting with excitement. Dressed in an unfamiliar uniform, I felt every bit the Japanese high school student. I also made sure to snap a nice commemorative photo of myself and send it off to my mom and dad. And now, it's my first day at school. I'm going to make so many friends at this school. Then I'm going to indulge fully in my main interest, otaku culture. This country is home to all my hopes and dreams. I've got to study hard so I can understand my beloved Japanese culture more deeply. It's my turn next. I spent my first few moments in class doing a self-introduction. I need to tell everyone in class my name. I'm sort of nervous, but I have to do this right. Let me work out what to say in my head. Nice to meet you all. My name is Brian. Oh, so he does have a name. Alright, that should be good. All I have to do now is say it. As long as I talk clearly, they should understand. It seems like it's my turn. All around me are Japanese people of my age. I'm probably a rare sight. They're all staring at me. In any case, I have to relax. Nice and easy now. Let's talk. I'm from America. I came to Japan to study. Please call me Brian. It's my first time here in Japan and I'm really excited. Nice to meet you all. Alright, it seems like I made sense. Everyone's clapping. They're okay with what I said. I sit down and take a short breather, allowing the tension to flow out of my body. Next, I have to make sure to listen carefully to everyone else's introductions and remember them all. Really like the background music for this. It's peppy, upbeat. That wraps up the introductions. I think we're free to do what we want for now. All the students have left their seats and are talking with their friends. Japanese high schools assign seats to each student. The teacher for each subject comes to a classroom to teach his or her lesson. I feel someone's eye on me. I must really stick out like a sore thumb here. I do want to go and talk to people, but I have no idea how to start things off. Hey, do you have a moment? Huh? You mean me? Yeah, our seats are next to each other, so I thought I'd come and do a proper introduction. So that was. In the configurations, there was the option to go Nikumimi or not, and from the sound of it, I'm guessing that's the option to turn catgirls on or off. I decided to turn it on because I don't know. It was off by default, so I figured, what's this? And just turned it on. Well, now we're sticking with it. It's not a big thing. I hope. I mean, if it comes down to grooming sessions later on, I might be a little freaked out, but hey, that's how you do. Nice to meet you. I'm Chiyoko. Chiyoko. The girl who sits in the seat next to me comes to talk to me. I'm nervous, but I have to respond properly. Nice to meet you. I'm Brian. I hope we'll both have a good year. Right, I hope so too. You mentioned during your introduction that this is your first time in Japan, right? Yeah, I've always been fascinated by Japanese culture. I see. As a Japanese person, this makes me sort of happy. I would have thought that my neighbor would be such a cute, friendly girl. I'm really lucky. Oh, I happen to be the class president, so if there's anything you don't know, please feel free to ask me. That's really helpful of you. Thanks. Class presidents. I believe they act as representative of their class. In Japanese high school, each class has one student who represents them as the class president. I'm not really familiar with the system. I guess it's because classes have fixed rooms, so they each need a student who represents them. This girl, then, would be the one who represents us. Is it okay for me to call you Chiyoko? Sure, that's fine. I'll call you Brian then, okay? Okay, I hope we get along, Chiyoko. Our class president is in the seat beside me, and it seems like I'll have plenty of chances to talk to her. I hope we become good friends. You look really happy when you smile. I am really happy. It was my dream to come to Japan. I see. Are you excited to come to school too, then? Yeah, the uniforms look so cool and cute. Don't you think so? I see. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. She's really cute when she smiles. I hurriedly cast my eyes downward before I lose myself staring at her. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm not used to being around girls, so it's kind of embarrassing when our eyes meet. I always blush when I stare at them. It's been a habit of mine since a long time ago. There's absolutely no way I'll ever be able to say something like, Chiyoko, you're really cute. Weren't you looking around a lot before I talked to you? Huh? Oh, I wanted to talk to someone, but I wasn't sure how I was supposed to go about it. Japanese people tend to have trouble interacting with foreigners. You'll probably have some difficulty finding people to talk to. It doesn't mean they don't like you though, so please don't think badly of them for it. Of course, I won't. I'm as nervous as they are, which is why I was looking around as much. She listened to me with a smile on her face. It seems like I'll really have a nice girl sitting next to me. Say, Brian, you still don't know your way around the school and town, right? Right, I was given a tour of the school, but the town is still a mystery to me. I see. If you got the time, would you like me to show you around town? Really? Would you? Sure. I imagine it's pretty tough for you since you just came to Japan and barely know your way around the country. You're right, to be honest. I did plenty of studying, but still. Yeah, I bet you're still anxious. After all, you'll be living here for a year, so it'll be good to know things like what rules to follow and where stores are. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you're doing this for me. After hearing how much you love Japan, I wouldn't want your impression to be ruined. I've got to make sure you enjoy your time here on exchange. What an angel of a girl. I really am lucky. Coco, what you talking about? Let me in. What's up, exchange student? I'm Arisa. Nice to meet you and all that. A girl suddenly comes and talks to me. Unlike Chiyoko, she's very lively and animated. I mean, she's... Did you not catch what I said? My name is Arisa. Okay, nice to meet you too. I'm Brian. Awesome, you're here for a year, right? We'll be best buddies, yeah? I guess she's a very enthusiastic person. Not the type of person I'm particularly comfortable around. Chiyoko and Arisa, are the two of you friends? That's right, we became friends when we started high school. Right now we are second year students in high school. Not sure why this is clickable. I'm guessing there is some sort of almost like a dictionary. That means Chiyoko and Arisa became friends about a year ago. Coco is great at looking after people. I go to her all the time for help. I guess Chiyoko is really a caring person as I thought she would be. She came and talked to me, and she also offered to show me around town. So, what were you talking about? Brian said he's really interested in Japan. He also mentioned how he likes our uniforms because they're cute. Ha, some of your uniforms really are a rare sight for foreigners. They're pretty mundane for us. Yeah, this is the first time I've had a dress code for attending class. Oh right, there's totally something I wanted to ask you. Huh? Ask me? I'm also interested in foreign countries, you see. There's all sorts of things I'd love to hear about them from you. Sure. Could you also tell me all sorts of things about Japan? About Japan? What do you want to know? Anything. I'm curious about everything. Deal. Give me a number then. I'll give you mine too. You have a cell phone, right? Yeah, I do. Coco, you should exchange numbers too. You haven't done it yet, right? Right. May I have your number as well? Of course. No way. I've become friends with girls on my very first day. There we go. Call me anytime, yeah? Arisa's charming smile causes my heart to start a little. I thought I'd be uncomfortable around her at first, but that turned out to be entirely untrue. Arisa is really a nice girl. Feel free to contact me too, okay? Sure. Thanks, both of you. So, what are we doing later? We were talking about showing Brian around town. Would you like to come with us? Yeah, the three of us are gonna go play! Huh? We're going to play? Arisa, fun comes later. First we have to make sure Brian knows his way around town. Come on, what's the big deal? I wanna go play! As I'm sure you're aware, Arisa, there is no stopping you once you start playing. There'll be none of that today. Fine, but we'll play once we're done showing him around, right? Thanks to the generosity of those two, I'm going to go on a tour through the town. This is my chance to both learn about Japan and get to know the two of them better. Oh yeah, that's right. I turned the voices off for characters. Again, because it would be... I feel that it would be odd having them talk to me or you in Japanese and then me responding in English. I'd rather have it so that they're speaking English and I'm speaking English. Also, I'm kind of into the whole Nico part now. I gotta say, those fluffy ears on Chiyoko looks adorable. Just want to fluff them! Ah! Alright, that's about it for the town. Are there any other places you'd like to see? No, I think I'm fine. Thanks a lot for telling me so much about this place. You're quite welcome. Hey, I'm starving. Let's go eat something. Honestly, Arisa, what would you like to eat? Ant-Man. Oh, but Pizza Man are pretty good too. Coco, wanna split both with me? How come you get to make my choice for me? Not that I mind all that much, but... Awesome, Brian, what do you want? Go with the old tried and true Nikuman? I have no idea. Is it good? They're delicious! Hold on, I'll get one for you from the convenience store over there. And there she goes. Sorry about that. It's how she is. Are you hungry, Brian? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty hungry actually. I see. You are a guy after all. I guess you'd eat a lot. How come Japanese girls eat so little? Well, that's sort of hard to answer. All I can say is that's just how much we eat, I guess. I suppose I'll chalk that up to cultural differences. Being brought up in a different environment probably has something to do with it. In my opinion, I find it difficult to understand how girls overseas can eat so much. I see. Maybe that explains why Japanese girls are so small and skinny. Maybe? What's the matter? Did I say something weird? Yeah, you kind of did, Brian. I'm back! Here you go! And this one's for you, Brian. Thanks. Wow, it's hot. Let's eat. Yummy! Give it a try. I'm sure you'll like it. Be careful though, the inside is hot too. Okay, I'll try some. Taking care not to burn myself or take a bite. This is good. Wow, it's delicious. The outside is mildly sweet and the inside is filled with meat. One bite and I'm in love with it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this is great. I love it. It's really easy to get hooked on convenience store Chinese meat buns. They get me every time. I just can't resist. Let me pay you for that, Arisa. Oh, let me pay you for that, Arisa. I'd rather not have you foot the bill. It's just 100 yen-ish. Don't worry about it. Take it as a token of our friendship. Huh? You can eat one of these for 100 yen? There's a sales tax, so it's not exactly 100 yen, but yeah. I recall Japan having a uniform tax rate across the country. These convenience stores sells them, so as long as it's not a hot season, you'll always get to eat them. Sometimes they're in the middle of preparing them, depending on when you go. Usually they're sold out at lunch and late at night. When that happens, you just want it more and end up trying a different convenience store. Huh, Japanese convenience store actually do live up to their image. You can't walk for 5 minutes without finding one, and most of them are open 24 hours. They're stocked with food, drinks and sweets. They even have magazines and daily necessities. Everything you need to go about your daily life can be found there. You can withdraw money and photocopy things too. It's a shame stuff costs more than at the supermarket though. Huh? You mean the same products have different prices? Oh really? Come on! Yeah, convenience stores typically sell products at the price determined by the manufacturers. Supermarkets tend to have lots of sales and stuff. Happens a lot to instant noodles, I feel like. There's also the routine sales at the end of the day before the store closes. If you go grocery shopping at around 8 o'clock at night, you can sometimes find them at half price. Really? They try to sell off everything on the same day, so they mark the prices down. Rules surrounding expiration dates are pretty strict, so they don't leave things overnight. They open at around 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning and close anywhere from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock at night. That's generally how supermarkets function. Convenience store are open 24 hours, but they're a little more expensive. That's the trade-off. I see. From now on, I'm going to take time to go to the supermarkets then. So he's not a big spender. Yeah. I have to save money by stocking up on instant noodles and buying half-price groceries. Oh, by the way, did you know that the convenience stores also have courier services? You can drop off and pick up things there. Really? What can't those convenience stores do then? I'm sure there are plenty of things they can't do. Depending on the model, you can even pay with your phone. The IC card you use for the trains works too. You mean this? Yeah, that's it. You pay with the money you loaded into it. A lot of vending machines accept them too. I've heard people say our Japanese vending machines are pretty impressive too. You can get both hot and cold drinks whenever you want. They're rarely out of stock too. It's proof that they're regularly restocked and maintained. Plus they got variety! And the power to buy all of it is at your fingertips. It's all in one card. Wow, this is a magical card. It's so convenient. You can use it at all sorts of places around town. Japan really is living the future. There are lots of other IC cards though, so it's easy to get confused. But it's like, there'll always be some place where you'll want to use one of them, so every time you see a card you're like, might as well hold on to one. Wow, they're pretty incredible. Yum! Oh, I bought this with an IC card, by the way. Really? That makes this one feel a little special somehow. Not really. You want to try next time? Yeah, thanks, Arisa. Brian, when you're happy, it feels really honest for some reason. Really? Yep, it's sort of cute, which makes me want to keep telling you stuff so you can keep seeing it. So I can keep seeing it, sorry. Huh? Cute? Uh-oh, what should I do? This is the first time a girl has said something like that to me. I know what you mean. You get really surprised about things that are really ordinary to us, don't you, Brian? Yeah! Oh, let me hear about that unique man. Nicomen are so good! Here, you can have a bite of my hand. What? Am I allowed to eat something Arisa has already taken a bite out of? What's wrong? Don't like sweet things? I do. I'll try some then. Nervously, I take a bite out of the pastry that Arisa is holding. Wow, this is really sweet. What do you think? Is it good? It's sweeter than I thought. It's a bean paste. A new experience for you? Mine isn't so sweet. Would you like to try some of mine? Sure. This time I take a bite out of Chiyoko's pastry. I like this one better. It tastes like pizza. Well, yeah, it's a pizza man. I guess you guys like salty things more than sweet things. Maybe. Here, Arisa, you can have some too. Delicious. Sweet and salty. The best combo, I'm telling you. Okay, Chiyoko, it's your turn. The Anman are pretty good too. Watching girls eat snack with a look of pure happiness on their faces is an enjoyable experience, definitely. Alright, my god has been appeased. What now? What do the two of you usually do after school? I'm usually playing. Either I'm with Coco or some other girls ask me to go with them. Really? You're always playing? Yep. I wish Coco could come and play with me every day, though. I have things to do. I can't just play every day, you know. Girl, you should cherish your time as a high school student. There's plenty of time for studying afterwards. Jeez, don't come crying to me again before a test, then. You'll always have me out in a pinch, right, Coco? That's why I love you so much. Do you mind if I ask what exactly it is you play? What, you curious? Yeah, that's the kind of thing you can't really research on the internet. Really? In that case, now seems like a good time to go play if we're done touring the town, right? Hey, wait, yeah? Whoa! I'll be your tour guide from here! Oh, chibis! Yay! Oh, yeah, I love chibis. Woo! Thank you, thank you! Impressive as always, Arisa. Ah, shucks, you flatter me. Now, Brian, how about a turn? Actually, I think I'll pass. I'm not very familiar with this. Oh, come on, just go with the flow. It's all about having fun. Really? I think I'll pass too. It's embarrassing and I'm not very good at karaoke. We're girls and we're in high school. We practically have to go to karaoke by definition. Plus, aren't you pretty good, Chiyoko? It's embarrassing and that's that. Oh, come on. We're the only ones who'll hear. Just to think about it. I take a look at my surroundings. It's a small room with a large monitor, under which are various small devices. So this is what karaoke looks like. I mean, that part he could have researched on the internet. But then again, he probably wouldn't have been in a karaoke place, physically. Alright. Is this your first time in a karaoke place? Yeah, I knew what they're like on paper, but it's hard to find an actual brick-and-mortar location. Really? I can't imagine what it's like to be in a place that no karaoke. Well, instead of going to a specific place, people who like to sing just, sing, wherever they feel like it. I think even I would be too embarrassed to try that. I suppose countries are just different. The most we see here are people who sing while playing instruments in front of stations. Yeah, I hear a lot of Japanese people are shy. Not saying that I have the guts to attempt something like that, of course. Shyness might be a part of it, but I think it's more like they hold back because they don't want to be a nuisance to everyone around them. Yeah, the party culture never really took hold in Japan, so there aren't very many people who can let go like that. I see, so that's why. That explains how this culture of singing in private rooms came to be. Okay, come on, we can talk later. Which one of you is singing next? It's not fun if I'm the only one singing. But I don't think singing in front of two girls is like a little... Oh, please, everyone, nobody's judging you here. If you're losing out of your party pooper. For some reason, the one who's challenging my own country's vibe the strongest is Arisa. Yeah, that was some good singing. Wasn't it fun, Coco? That was so embarrassing. I honestly don't think singing is for me. What? Why? I like how you sing. Don't you, Brian? Actually, there's another thing I've been wondering for a while now. What's on your mind? I feel like the way Arisa says your name is a little different from how I do it. Oh yeah, it's like a nickname. A nickname? Yeah, she's Chiyoko, right? Sounds sort of like Coco, as in chocolate. It's cute, don't you think? I see. I don't even remember how many times I've told her to knock it off because it's embarrassing, but I've gotten used to it by now. How come? It sounds so cute! Can I call you that too? What? Oh man, that's a great idea. All her close friends call her Coco, so you should too! That's only because you keep calling me that in front of people. It's easier for me to say too. Can I? Deep down there's actually another reason. I want to become closer to Chiyoko and Coco is really cute. Well, I won't stop you. If that's easier for you, then go ahead. Really? Great, thanks. Alright, now Brian and Coco are officially friends. Jeez, I keep telling you it's embarrassing too, but I'm happy to be friends and I hope we stay that way. Smiling, Coco says that with a mild blush. It's sort of embarrassing for me too, but I should try to summon the courage to say it out loud. Yeah, I hope we do, Coco. Alright, so that has been the first episode of Japanese School Life. I gotta say, this feels very promising so far. It's upbeat, it's lively. It doesn't seem... I mean, the focus is obviously on a bit of friendship slash romance, but it seems very, very down to earth and very, very calm in its nature. I'm definitely in love with this game so far. It makes you feel happy inside. At least it does for me. I don't know if that's the effect it has on you, but it definitely has that effect on me. So, until next time, take care.